Shri Guru Paramparaya Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Today we will study verse number 276. Yatha yatha pratyagavasthitam manaha तथा तथा मुञ्चति बाह्यवासनाः निःशेषमोक्षे सति वासनानाम् आत्मानुभूतिः प्रतिबन्धशून्या यथा यथा प्रत्यगवस्थितं मनः तथा तथा मुञ्चति बाह्यवासना निःशेषमोक्षे सति वासनानाम् आत्मानुभूतिः प्रतिबन्धशून्या मनः मून मतलब मन माइंड यथा यथा जैसे जैसे likewise प्रत्यक अवस्थितम it gets stable स्थित होता है स्थिर होता है कहां पर आत्मा में और वो आत्मा कौन सी है हाउ इज दैट आत्मा साक्षी स्वरूप आत्मा इज द अल्टीमेट विटनेस देयर the mind gets anchored forever. तथा तथा बाह्य वासना तथा तथा मीन्स तैसे जैसे जैसे जितना जितना मन अटकते जाएगा आत्मा में as long as the mind will be anchored slowly with the Atman, which is the ultimate witness, so long tatha tatha bahya vasana munchati. Bahya vasana means, here you can say, extrovertedness. So as long as our mind will be introverted or introvert, our extrovertedness means desire to get pleasure through the senses will be reduced slowly. Vasananam, of the vasana, nishesha mokshe sati, when the vasanas will be exhausted wholly, pratibandha shunya atmanubhutihi bhavati. That experience, self-experience, which is obstacles free, that sort of atmanubhuti, which is pratibandha shunya, where there is no obstacles, that realization, that feelings, everything happens. Clear? What Gurudev is writing? So we can connect it, of course, it is connected with the 275th verse where it is telling that Atma Vasana everyone is having. Why? Na akashat patitam toyam samudram pratigacchati. The rains are coming down, pouring down from the cloud. Each and every drop is rushing towards the ocean. Why? Because ocean is the source of the water, of the rain. Whenever you will lit any matchstick or any, candle or lighter, whatever you do, the flame always goes upward. Have you noticed it? Because sun is the source of all fire. Likewise, Atma or existence or consciousness or Ananda or Ananta, eternity, eternal bliss, it is our source. So we are intended for that. But by the sake of, for the sake of argument, most of the people will say that of course not. I love to eat. I love to watch movie. I love to uh, go for traveling, and there I get bliss. And Shastra is telling Atma Vasana is the source or something like that. Navare Atmanastu Kamaya Sarvam Priyam Bhavati. There is Atma. That is why we love everything else. Not the sake of the Vastu, we love the Vastu. As there is Atma. That is why all the Vastu appears to be the entertainer of my desire. So, Atma Vasana Tirobhuta. Our Atma Vasana Tirobhuta. As if it is not there. As if I don't have any Atma Vasana. Means I can't understand my Atma Vasana. Why? Anatma Vasana Jalaihi. For the cobweb of the desire for Anatma Vasana, Anatma Vastu. How I will get back? ঘরেতে ঝুল হয় না? What's the English of that? Cobweb. Okay. So cobweb, you know how you will get rid of it? Now you have to clean it. And every time if you want to get a clean room, regularly you have to clean it. It's not every day. Regular means weekly once. Or if any place is really, dirty or a lot of spiders, understood that this is our residential place. So to make them inhabitant, to make them unhabituated in that room, you have to clean it every day, sometimes day and night. Do you want to say anything else? So if there is soot in the inside the room, we have to clean it regularly. Likewise, Atma Nitya Atma Nishtaya. Every day without any fail, Atmanishtha. Atmanishtha means Sravan Manan Nididhyasana. Acharya is not here, doesn't matter. YouTube is there. I will listen to his talk. It is not possible for me. Okay, just open up the book and try to remember what Acharya told because of that sloka. Think of it. Unless and until you get rasam in interest, you get interest in shastras, then all other things will come on you. शास्त्र में वासना जितना बढ़ते जाएगा उतना ही you are safe. Whole world is there to snatch you from every dimension. You just think. In various forms, sometimes in the forms of vastu, sometimes in the forms of vyakti, sometimes in the forms of father, mother, daughter, son, grandson, granddaughter, how they are ready to snatch your attention from the Shastras. If you start discriminating, you can understand. Otherwise, you will enjoy it. जब तक आपका attention शास्त्र में you will not shift, you will enjoy the external things. Problem क्या है? आनंद ही तो सब कुछ है. If I get आनंद in external वस्तु, आपको क्या लगता है? Exactly. But the problem is, we becomes deluded. External वस्तु में problem आएगा ही आएगा. Then we become directionless. Where I will get actual relief, we forget. We go to temple. Which temple? Shani temple or Kali temple or Shiva temple or Krishna? Forget. Then we start seeing and finding people who will touch me or touch something else, and the problem will be solved. We become directionless. That's the problem of extrovertedness, who are dependent on external things. So, Nitya Atmanishtaya Tesham Nase Sati Swayam Sputa. That was 275. 276 is telling, to the extent the mind becomes steadily established in the subjective self, to that extent it leaves its desires for the objects of the world When all such desires completely end, then there is the clear, unimpeached realization of the self. To the extent the mind becomes introvert, to that extent extrovertedness ends. As the mind gets established in the self within, the extrovert vasanas, bahya vasana, for the objects of the world get reduced. Thus, when the mind becomes totally introvert, completely established in the self, that is the state when there are no vasanas at all for objects of pleasure. All the vasanas are removed. That is the moment of a continuous experience of the Atma, within and without, with no obstacle whatsoever. Lesser the vasanas, lesser are the agitations of the mind. Lesser the agitation of the mind, more contemplative is the intellect. No vasanas, no mental turmoil, complete contemplation, then the experience of the divine is effortless and natural. You should know that we have yeshanas, vasanas we are having. Putraishana, Vittaishana, and Lokaishana. Terrible desire. Putraishana doesn't mean that everyone needs children. They don't want children for their uninterrupted sukham. Their only terrible attraction for the opposite gender. But our Shastra is very, very clear. Sanatan Dharma is always there to guide us from prayas to shreyas. He always guides us how we can make our prayasi as shreyasi. In Kathopanishad, we can remember that mantra. Shreyasya preyasya. It's a very famous mantra. What is prayas? Prayas is agre amritopamam. But pariname vishamiva. What is shreyas? Which is agre vishamimam. But pariname amritopamam. Which is good for us really. for our spiritual health, physical health, mental health. That is not always sukhakar, pleasurous. Whenever you start your yoga or physical workout, for a fabby person like me, it's not pleasurous. But at the end, it gives me a very positive effect. And if I don't indulge myself to do all such workout, just khao, pure, mast raho, then we know what may be the situation. For every sector of our life, for the Jnana Charcha, it's as a very boring, everyday morning, Brahma Satya, Jagan Mithya, Vasana, all such things, But if we really get interest out of it, slowly, 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 when the attraction for the world will really go off, slowly, slowly, not abruptly. Don't be afraid. Slowly, slowly. Then we can get the actual essence of life. अगर जीवन की महात्म्य न समझे, at any day, any time, when Yamaraj is there, we don't know. Live as if you will die right now, remembering that you please do spiritual practice. How long will you do it? Remember, I will live forever. मतलब जावोद बाची तावोद सीखी. It looks like apparent contradiction, but it is not. Ajara amaravat pragyam vidyam arthancha chintaye grihita iva kesheshu mrityuna dharmam chare. Whenever you will start learning something else, you should know I will live forever, ever, ever. बहुत दिन तक सारा जिंदगी मैं বাঁচুঙ্গা, বেঁচে থাকবো, আর যতদিন বাঁচবো ততদিন শিখবো. As long as I will live, I will learn and I will earn. শারীরিক ক্ষমতা কমে গেছে, ঠিক আছে, এখানে শেয়ার করব ঘরে বসে বসে করে. I will learn and I will earn. Earn doesn't means only money. Earn means earning knowledge, earning people, earning love. That is also earning, no? Earning doesn't mean that only in the form of money, in the form of learning, in the form of getting love. How it is possible? As long as I will leave my selfishness, we will find that how much we are earning love from the people, from the society. And grihitaiva keshesho mrityona dharmam chare. जब धर्म आचरण करने जाएंगे, ऐसे नहीं कि बुढ़ा होने के बाद, यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड दैट ओल्ड एज में क्षमता कितना कम हो जाता है. ओनली इट इज गोइंग इन मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया. जो धक्का पहले लगाया हुआ था, उसकी जोर से यही चल रहा है. When my train, my Karamandal will reach Balasore, nobody knows. Nobody knew. Nobody expected these things. Within a fraction of second, finish. Putraishana, Vittaishana, Lokaishana. So Putraishana means desire for opposite gender, desire for wealth, and desire for becoming popular, जो सन्यासी को भी नहीं छोड़ते. Everyone will know me. I will rule over the world. सन्यासी को भी नहीं छोड़ता. Not all sannyasis. I'm telling, few are there who spend a lot of money for their advertisement. I know that I don't want to name. But nowadays, who are very popular in social media, should know crores after crores money they spend for their publicity. Last year, government of India declared that we get so much revenues from those people or those organizations for the publicity. So, Lokaishana. If we start seeing the 6 defects in the world, can you remember? In the time of Atma Bodha, Tattva Bodha, we studied. AP associated with, all the world is associated with time, AT. Associated with pain, AP. Likewise, drainage of Indriyas. Then at last it was DG, dissatisfaction guaranteed. In the whole world, anything external thing apart from Atma, dissatisfaction is guaranteed. See, if we see in that way, if we start seeing the defects in the world, slowly, 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 we will be introvert. There is no other way. कोई तो धक्का खा के सीखता है, कोई ऐसे ही सीख जाता है. But you have to learn. You have to know the reality of the world, that there is dissatisfaction guaranteed. Whoever else it is, as how much is the cost, it doesn't matter. Whenever you will start seeing the defects in the external thing, slowly, slowly, you will feel that inner joy without any interruption. It's like Taila Dharavat. There will be no interruption. As long as you will start Atma Chintanam, there will be less attachment with your body and mind. Your intellect will be trained. वासना क्षय ना होने से आत्मानुभूति नहीं होता. If you don't work on your desire, you will not get that bliss which is depicted in the Shastra. It is not possible. Last vasana when it will be kshay. Like Buddhists say, Buddha Purnima is the day of his enlightenment. This day, this time, this person was enlightened. Is it possible? लोगों को बुद्धू नहीं बना रहा है. Enlightenment is the process. That is the achievement. Success is not achieving any point. Success is the path where you are walking on. And that path is Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasana. That is the success of your life, whether you are regular or not. In your Shastra Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasana. सिर्फ क्लास में 1 घंटा नहीं. जब टीचर नहीं है, how I am behaving with myself, how I am spending my time with television and all those things, or regularly I have kept sometimes for my Shastra Charcha, for my Sravanam, Mananam and Nididhyasana. That is the reflection of your time. Even whenever I am in trip also, I never leave my Sravanam. Some videos, lectures I have saved in my mobile phone. Whenever I fly, I listen to that. Whenever I travel, I listen to that. Every day without any fail. We should do that. That continuation is required. Regular. That is called nishtha. That regularity is required in our spiritual practice. What is pratibandha means? My mind gets sukham in anatma vastu. That is the pratibandha. That is the obstruction in spiritual life. I believe that it will give me sukham. That is pratibandhakata. I am in the ocean of anatma vastu, but I believe they can't give me an iota of sukham. That is realization. I'm not at all attached with those things. Hari Om Tat Sat.